turn 4. Right, and let's have a look at the replay. Those rifle units are not robust at all. Well, I think they suffer from the same problem that all infantry would have if they were moving very fast. Was the casualty rate would be very high. So even though they have a lot of speed, you really can't use it. Fortunately, they're the same size as other infantry units. So unlike cavalry, if you move them slowly, you should get the same benefit as for regular infantry. So but I mean, this is so how tricky it is to know how to play different kinds of units. Like I tried cavalry, a lot in solo number 0, and it was just a disaster. My casualty was so high that I lost an entire cavalry company, to the point where it was completely useless. It was not able to function in any sort of reasonable way anymore. So at that point, it's might as well not bother trying to do anything with it anymore. And still took casualties on it. Yes, that's how difficult it was. So let's turn on the logging for that and look at that again. So we're definitely not the casualties that I want to look at. Definitely a mistake there. Looking at that smoke now, I'm not sure that was a good idea on my part. Humans to put smoke in front of themselves like that is not a useful thing. In fact, it's a really bad thing in most cases. You generally don't want to be advancing towards your own smoke because you just don't know what's behind it anymore. Yeah, so that's probably gonna come back to bite me. My car's moved up to there. Let's see what we got down here. We've lost sight of a lot of these. They've taken a lot of casualties now. We got over here. Okay, well, let's check suppression. And well, suppression is going up for no reason whatsoever. It's that enemy activity in the area effect. Actually, starting to see it more often now. Whereas for the longest time, I had a suspicion it didn't really exist. That suppression could go up without any taking any hits or even being shot at. So having enemy activity close by, or even just suspected enemy activity close by, is definitely a factor in the game. Okay, he needs to be rallied, because otherwise he's not going to be able to rally anybody else. Let's see. Rally attempt fails. Fucking hell. Okay, so the leader is now retreating. That means he's buggering off somewhere to over a year. Similar to that position. And if he can't, and if he won't rally, then his subordinates won't rally. Well, or less likely to rally as well. Um, all right, let's have a look at everybody. Okay, we're getting really, really scary close to the British forces here. Not much support. That's the scary part. So, let's see if he will rally. The sergeant reduced suppression. He's now taken 2 casualties. Okay, it's not too bad. He's still retreating. Fuck. Let's see if I can get him to rally. How many casualties he's taken? 2. See if he will rally, so I can bring him back into the fight. And he's rallied and failed, so he's running away some more. Yeah, okay. Let's see if he'll rally. Nope. Fuck! Let's not bother rallying him. Alright, so, okay, so these guys are now not in good shape. So, it's one of the rifle is going to retreat some more, because I couldn't rally him. He's just too far away from his, it says he's in contact visual. How the hell, sorry, how the hell is that possible? How can he be in contact visual? That's limited to 3 hexes, so... sometimes one has to just ignore these things. Otherwise, you could just get bogged down and try to figure out what the hell the game's trying to do. Right. So, well, he's pinned, so he's not going anywhere. Well, he can still move. He will run away. Yeah. still has movement, so he can move up. I need to get them into better cover. Okay, looking around with these guys. So we need to move these scouts up that way, because they don't have any line of sight here at all. Right. Okay. Same for them. Okay. So. I need to keep in mind I can be seen from up there. Okay, so let's move the scout up this way so I can get line of sight out through here, and hopefully nobody shoots at him. Okay. Well, we have an idea of where things are. All the opportunity fired, so that's a good start. Have him probe forward this way. Yeah, unfortunately the orchard is... It's the same as trees. So, in terms of visibility, so we can't see anything. Don't... One... Interesting to see whether the British spotted that scout when moved into that position. There aren't any recon that we can see, except for the Brent gun carrier. But vehicles generally don't spot that well, so... Alright, leave those for later. Okay, so I put the smoke down, I might as well use it, because otherwise it's pretty pointless. Yeah, we should look around first. Trying to figure out where these 3 units I can see. There's one there. There's one there. Where's the other one? Oh, it's way over here. So we'll see if we can avoid being seen. Let's see how close we can get to those. One there. So he's gonna get spotted no matter what happens. So somebody can see those, so we don't really need to have a look from this side. Too many. Wait, we can see them from that side, no problem. Wait, so we got scouts moving up here. More scouts moving on this side. You can see that now. Wait, these guys do not need to move. So what we might do is they don't need to move onto the top, and we might send them this way. One this way. And one this way. Okay, so this motorcycle. So it's fairly obvious they're not going to be able to do much here. Weakened attack C. Nothing on that side anymore. Okay, so that means we might as well try to focus our attention over here for this turn. It would be helpful to try and take that out. Enemy cruiser tanks have disappeared. Okay, that's not a good sign. That's probably mostly because I put smoke down there. Yeah, remember I said smoke always works both ways. So here you see a perfect example of it. And like I said at the beginning of the turn, now looking at that, that looks like a really bad mistake. Possibly I should have put the smoke further back, maybe on the hill itself rather than in front of it. Because I don't. It's now looking like it's not. I mean, the original plan was to advance to take these and advance past this hill, or advance past the victory axis and to take up a defensive position on this hill. But that doesn't look like it's going to be feasible. So this group is really moving up into nowhere. The only thing they could do possibly is move across the road, in which case the smoke will help. Yeah, that's probably the best thing they could do because, in other words, they trying to. There's no place to go here. They're just advancing. I mean, they can move to take the victory X's, but then that's it. They're stuck out in the open. Trying to get them into cover is probably more useful. So moving that way might be okay. If they can actually take the victory X's, then they would be close to this pot, the lower end of this hill here, which may be useful. So another second possibility is just to keep going, stick with the original plan, and try to take this area from this side. But then the smoke is a bad thing because it's obviously I'd be advancing towards my own smoke. That usually doesn't end well. In fact, I would say it never ends well. Now these guys are way too vulnerable to actually take on such formidable infantry. They don't have submachine guns. They're an LMG. Sorry, they don't even have an LMG. So now the only thing I can do possibly is move this way, but I need to do something about that tank. The Bren gun carrier here. So I might send the tanks this way for this turn. So where it moved onto the slope there, which would have exposed it to an attack from the 38Ts if they had any opportunity shots left. Yes, we might be able to provide some supporting fire. We could take that because obviously that did inflicted a lot of casualties there. Machine guns at short range, yeah, that's never gonna go well. And then the annoying thing is, of course, it's an armored vehicle, so they don't opportunity fire back at it. worst case scenario, right? An, an, an armored vehicle with a good machine gun on it, and firing at infantry, and infantry will not counterfire to try and put some counter suppression back on the enemy unit. Because I don't think I can get a tank into a position where it can actually fire at that. Okay, well, let's ignore that for the moment, because this movement depends on that. Whether the tank can get into that position, and I don't feel like figuring that out at the moment, so we'll wait. Now that, oh yeah, so you can't see through. You can't see out of the orchard. Let's move this infantry up. Okay, so that's mixed, and that is orchard. If he moves into there, he actually can't be seen. Yeah, I think I have to maneuver trying to maneuver the tanks into a position this turn so that they can actually shoot at it. But the problem is it's quite far back. Let's put him here. Okay, let's have a look at the tank positions. I don't think the tank can move up far enough. Yeah, if so from there, yeah, even from there we can't see that position. Okay, that half track, not half track, that Bren gun carrier is now proving to be quite in quite a good position. That's not nice. Because in from there, we can't see that. So the tank would have to move probably there, and that's not going to help. Not this turn anyway. Other options. It moved back into the same position after it made its attack, so if we gamble on that, we might be able to hit it when it moves back into there. Could be a waste of ammo, though. So they moved, advanced to there, fired at that, and then pulled back. Now, if I actually move this way, yes, line of sight to that. Oops. No, he doesn't. It's in the wrong mode. Yeah, so if I move him to there, that covers the possibility of it moving forward again. It won't actually help. Almost misclicked there. Should I put him here? So I think that should be alright, because there's orchard there, orchard there. This is actually mixed, so he actually has very little cover, so I wouldn't want to do anything from that position anyway. Yeah, let's put him here. Yep. Okay, so next turn we may be able to move him into that orchard hex or someplace else. Well, so back to this one. The advantage of putting him here is that if it moves forward, we actually get an attack. But the scout is going to be a problem because it would give his position away. So actually, you may want to look at hitting that instead. He has movement, but he's pinned, so he can't actually move. And he's buggering off, so... but he can actually fire, which actually may be useful. Wait a minute. Okay, so where did that attack come from? Not actually seeing the unit. I'm actually gonna have to watch the replay again because I'm not really sure where that attack came from because he can't. He doesn't have any enemy units in line of sight except from there. Okay, so that's not telling me much. I'm gonna have to actually watch that again. Um, I think because I don't want to open up with these guys if there's chance that something will opportunity fire. There must be something because it's suppressed. We can't see everything. Um, it's hard to be observant when you're examining the ground very closely, is the theory. So that's why when suppressed units don't spot with anything. Where about could that have come from? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, easiest way to watch it again. Okay, I want to get them over here. Ooh, it actually caused a casualty. So he can't be seen from there. So if these guys move up to that position. He can't move, so that's kind of annoying. He was not fired at, so I think we should be able to try and get some. No, not getting any better. Not getting any better, and I've used up all his movement. Nothing opportunity fired back at him, so. engineers. Rifles, grenades, explosives. Um, I can't do anything with these guys because they are not under my control at the moment. So, I guess we ignore those for the moment. Um, I'm just gonna get these guys into a better position. Um, okay, fired. What was that? No, Mars LRC. 2% chance of a hit. 10 hexes. Okay. Okay, so machine gun armed vehicles will opportunity fire at other vehicles. Interesting. Now I don't. That means I can't do anything with him. I'm gonna have to pull him back. Um, right. So actually, I just leave him there. I can't. There's nothing I can do to pull him. Because if I move him back, I think he'll still be in line of sight of that. Ooh, that hurt. I love these cool wagon MGs. Unfortunately, this one is now in a bit of a bind because he cannot. In order to pull him back, I need to put smoke down. Um, he can be seen from there. Okay, so then I think these guys can just move up. Yeah. And these guys will move up as well. Fortunately, they're now, well, the smoke. There, I move faster because I mean I'm not in line of sight, but the units could pop out of this smoke at any point. Um, yeah, the only thing that's going to keep them from being completely wiped out is the fact that is if they move slowly, minimize casualties. Possibly get out of line of sight of enemy units. That smoke will help that, but um, I won't know if I'm out of line of sight of the enemy units. Well, I will know, but I can't do anything about it. Solo gameplay and all that. This is annoying because these scouts, these motorcycle units just... Actually, I mean, they suffer from the same problems as cavalry, really. They're very fast infantry. They have a slight advantage over cavalry is that they are same size like as regular infantry. As cavalry are size 2. These motorcycle units are size 1. Actually, I think this may actually even be size... Nope, they're actually size 1. Um, so that is a slight advantage, I think, but not much. Hmm. Now they can't stay here, unfortunately. They need to move. So I think these guys will move this way. Okay, no tanks spotted, so that's really all that matters. Alright, I think that should do it. I'll have them take one shot at the infantry here. So they probably don't have much HE. Only 26 shots. No. Yeah, they're pinned, so that's a good start. Well, check their range. Well, their range didn't change, so that means that that would still cover that side. If this brain gun carrier moves up again, they will actually take an opportunity fire at it. They couldn't last turn because I used up all their shots on that side. No, they used up all their opportunity shots on that side, so they didn't have anything left when the brain gun carrier actually went on the attack against this motorcycle squad here. I think that's it. What we got here? 9%, 18%. That's not bad. Let's see if I can get some suppression on him. Nope. No effect. Nope, missed completely. Okay, so I think that's it. Let's look at artillery. Um, tanks don't have any targets, so, well, fight at some infantry. The Springer carry moves out next time. Hopefully we'll get an opportunity shot at it. Artillery. Some of these guys have not moved in a while. Okay, so let's see. Actually, pretty well. The random generator was very, very kind in this one for how much HE they got. Mortars. So, I think on this side we might look at. Because they moved, they did not. There was somebody up here as well, but I can't see them anymore. So those two positions, I think, since they're not moving, that makes them useful targets. Right. Let's work with the largest one. 44. Yep, that's good. Damn it. 27. There was one year that had 40. Yep, go with that one. Right, I think that's it. What is this here? Well, that one hasn't moved either. And yeah, okay, another good target. Let's have a look. Do I have anything that still has a decent amount of ammo? Oh yeah, okay, that one does. Nope, that's being used. Okay, some units haven't moved in a while, so let's hit those. Okay, so this one's can't really do anything with them until I have to break that line of sight so that he even can move back, but it's going to be tricky. I'm not sure how to do that. Yeah, that smoke's going to be a problem. Yeah, it's definitely looking like it's going to be a problem for me, for the Germans. Yeah, it was not a good idea to deploy that smoke. However, since it's there, might as well try and see if we can use it to advance a little bit more quickly here. One possibility is actually move these guys across the road now. Um, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Wish I'd thought of that earlier. Never has more famous last words by Tom ever been said. I wish I'd thought of that earlier. That's why I suck at this game, really, because I just don't. Sometimes I just don't see the obvious things that I could do. Um, Because maybe that I think that's all. That's mostly what it is. Maybe not all it is, but that's mostly what it is. I just missed the really obvious things, and I like after the fact, it's like, geez, I could have done that. I don't have any. There's none of these guys can take that on at range. There's no anti-tank rifle capability at all. Um, so I don't know. I mean, it's that machine gun on there is quite annoying. Hopefully, get opportunity shots at it next time. Okay. Keep these guys moving forward to try and get into good positions. That is now 7 hexes away, which is within range, I think. No, the Bren on that one is like a range of 8, I think. I think it's a range of 8. So we have to be careful here. Don't they get taken out too quickly. That may actually tip the balance here, like the positions of these armored cars. So I'm thinking maybe, do I have anything? Do I have any? These are not firing. See, what is the smoke situation? 20. 12. What has smoke? Let's see. So we put a couple of hexes of smoke here. Actually, in front of that one. Well, I need it in front of 2, so that's a bit awkward. So which one's available? This one and this one. Alright. I'm interested to see how accurate this is going to be because, I mean, the spotter now will have line of sight into those hexes, so. Right, I think that should do it. It's only in line of sight of one unit of the scout. So I'm gonna leave him there. So he's not actually can't be attacked by anything else at the moment. pull them back, and there's no point in taking a shot at that one. Well, actually there is. That's a really high... Yeah, well, it's probably not that high actually, considering you'd be switching targets. Alright, I think that's it. Zoom out. Have a look around. These heavy MGs are not in good positions at all. Where should they go? Yeah, okay. It's gonna move that way. But he'll do it slowly so that he doesn't get seen. It's not quite a lot of units that have him in line of sight at the moment, so let's see. From most of them are quite far away, but if he moves in there, some of these may spot him. Yeah. Yes, he may be spotted. Well, let's find out if he will be. From here. 10 units. Yikes. Yep, I think he'll be spotted for sure. Some of these are not likely. Well, that's still pretty far away. I mean, that is probably 15 hexes. So, maybe not. Maybe not. Somebody that's really close might get away with it. Well, that's the whole point of these solo games, is to experiment, try things out that, you know, and see what it actually looks like from the other player's point of view. And am I giving too much information away about how I move and things like that, right? It's an opportunity to gain some experience without actually having a difficult battle. Frankly, I don't play well enough to. It's so evenly matched, right? I mean, if it didn't come out as a draw, that's how you'd know that I was playing one side better than the other. Though at the moment, it's looking like the British might actually have the upper hand here, but maybe not. Casualties, I think, will play a much bigger role in this battle than in the previous ones so far, because these are only 90 points each. So gotta try and inflict as much casualties as possible. I think that's it. Some of these units I can't control, so somewhat regretting not moving that one into there. Because the LMG is not going to be able to handle that guy at all. Yeah, so that was probably a mistake. In fact, I would say that it was definitely a mistake. Should have moved the rifle unit, which would have somewhat better chance, being a somewhat larger unit. Because if that moved in adjacent hex, then it would be an assault. And these guys are not actually going to be that effective at it. Anyway, so I think that's it. Yep, let's just check ranges, which I did not do in the two-player game. But I think it should be okay because none of the units fired, so their ranges wouldn't have changed. And none of them were hit by direct fire. The artillery was all indirect, in this bombardment. All right. the other hand, in this battle, there's been lots of shooting. Okay, range 6. That should be 0. Reduce those back to normal because otherwise I'll give the position away a little too easily. Set that back to 3. No, no point. We'll just leave it at 0. Oh, it should be 4. Okay, let's just confirm that I would actually be able to fire at that. Okay, that's 13 hexes to there. And probably 12 to there. Right, we'll leave the range at that. It's a bit long, but it's okay, just in case the tanks move up here as well. That would actually be much, much further away. That's 25 hexes there, so that would be 20. So the last time I saw the tanks, they were in this, the enemy tanks, they were in this area, so... but they could be anywhere now. We have lost sight of them because of all the smoke. Alright, alright, end the turn. Yes, I really hate it when fast units retreat.